Hey friends, it's me Desiree with Clearday. Today we're going to play a game called Guess That Bread. Okay? The object of this game is to try to identify all the types of bread that you can. You can do this by the name of the bread, by the region, or the culture or the country that it's associated with, okay? So our first bread, can you guess it? What is the name of that bread or the country of origin? Can you guess? If you guessed brioche, you are correct. So a little fun fact about brioche is, where did it come from? How was it invented, right? So it comes from France, and there's a popular theory out there that says it was invented by Norman Vikings. Okay, these guys settled in France in the 9th century and brought the secrets of making butter with them. The word brioche first appeared in print in 1404, and the name is believed to be derived from bris and hocher, meaning to knead and to stir. All right, can you guess this next bread? Can you guess its country of origin? What is it called? Ciabatta. That is correct. It's Italian and it literally means slipper. It's an Italian white bread made from wheat flour, water, salt, yeast, and olive oil. It was created in 1982 by a baker in Adria province of Rovigo Veneto, Italy. It was in response to the popularity of French baguettes. All right, can you guess this next bread? What kind of bread is this? Can you guess the region where it comes from? It is pita bread, right? So it's kind of found out by the Mediterranean Sea or the Middle East. It's a pita bread and it's a round, flat, white wheat flour bread that often has a hollow interior or pocket. It has been a staple of the Middle East and Mediterranean cuisine for approximately 4,000 years. According to archaeological historians, the pita likely originated within communities located west of the Mediterranean Sea. Pita bread is the basic and widely used bread in the Lebanese cuisine, and it's used to make falafel and pita pockets, or had with hummus, or cut into pieces and tossed into a salad. All right, now for our next bread. Can you guess it? What kind of bread is it? It is a baguette. Did you know that France has the highest density of bakeries in the world? Approximately 10 million baguettes are sold in France every year. Baguettes are either relatively short, single serving size, or they're cut from a longer loaf and often used for sandwiches, usually of the submarine type, but also as a panini. These are often used and sliced and served with pate or cheese. All right, can you guess our next bread? Can you guess its country of origin? All right, so our next bread is called sourdough bread, and it's found in Egypt, all right? It's one of the oldest types of bread. Sourdough is a fermented and leavened dough that dates back at least 4,500 years to ancient Egypt. It was probably discovered by accident when bread dough was left out and good microorganisms, wild yeast, drifted into the mix. The resulting bread had a lighter texture and better taste. Sourdough bread is a great alternative to conventional bread. Its lower phytate levels make it more nutritious and easier to digest. Sourdough bread also seems less likely to spike your blood sugar levels, which makes it an option for those monitoring their blood sugar. All right, now for our next bread. Can you guess what bread this is? What kind of bread is this? Do you know its country of origin? This is rye bread. That's right. It's found in Israel. And rye bread tends to have a darker color and stronger, earthier taste than regular white and wheat bread, which is one reason why many people enjoy it. In addition, it has been linked to several potential health benefits, including better blood sugar control and improved heart and digestive health. Rye is mainly grown where rye breads are most popular in countries such as Poland, Germany, Russia, Belarus, or Ukraine. Compared to wheat production, world rye production is much less, about 3% of wheat. All right, now for our next bread. Can you guess what bread this is? What is it called? Maybe you know some of the cultural or regional countries. That's right, this is called a tortilla. It's a name given by the Spaniards to the unleavened flatbread they found in Mexico among the Aztec in the 16th century. The word tortilla comes from the Spanish word torta, which means round cake. Past and present and future, tortillas date back as far as 10,000 years before Christ. All right. Can you guess what this next bread is called? What is it called? Can you think of countries that serve this bread? This bread is called naan. It was developed around 2,500 years ago. Naan originated by virtue of an experiment after the arrival of yeast in India from Egypt. Egypt is where yeast was being used to brew beer and make leavened bread since 187 BC. Naan is a leavened, oven-baked flatbread found in the cuisines mainly of Western Asia, South Asia, Indonesia, Myanmar, and the Caribbean as well. All right, here's our next bread. Can you name it? What kind of bread is that? That is cornbread. Cornbread is a quick bread containing cornmeal, popular in Native American cuisine as well as in Turkish cuisine. Although the Aztecs and Mayans were making corn tortillas and tamales long before we heated up our skillets, the southern version of cornbread actually originated with the Native Americans because, as any good farmer knows, corn was like gold in the South. All right, can you guess our next bread? What is it called? It's focaccia, right? It's known and loved in Italy and abroad. It's a yeasted flatbread which belongs essentially to the northern shores of the Mediterranean and has its origins in classical antiquity. Early versions were cooked on the hearth of a hot fire or on heated tile or earthenware disc like the related flatbreads. All right, what about this bread? Can you name it? I have to admit, I said this one wrong a few times. It's pronounced differently than it is spelled. So this is called challah. Traditionally, challah is defined as any bread that is made for use in Jewish ritual. Okay, so it's from Israel. On the eve of Shabbat, 2 loaves are placed on the table to reference the Jewish teaching that a double portion of manna fell from heaven on Friday to last through Saturday, Shabbat. During the first few thousand years of Jewish lives, challah included everything from rich layered breads baked overnight in Yemen, pita pockets in Syria, and lepeshka flatbreads in the Caucasus. All right, what's this next bread? Can you name it? It's a popular breakfast food. It is a bagel. All right, a bagel is a bread product originating in the Jewish communities of Poland. It is traditionally shaped by hand into the form of a ring from yeasted wheat dough, roughly hand-sized, that is first boiled for a short time in water and then baked. This gave it the advantage of lasting longer than freshly baked bread because the boiling gave the roll an outer sheen and a crunchy, protective crust. All right, that's it for this time on Name That Bread. See you next time.